It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Well, for the Clippers, an ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. And after losing Game 1, Kenny, this is a critical game. I mean, it's a situation where their backs, as they say, are against the wall. Would you contend that they have to win this game?
Well, it would be probable, but only a handful of teams have dropped the first two games at home and gone on to win the series. However,
yours is one of them.
I was on a team that did it, so I can't say it's impossible, but it's highly unlikely to be that clutch.
Listen, Ernie, they have to play like there's no tomorrow. They need the home fan.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. We thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. Now fully recuperated from his injury, Dwight Howard is back in the mix.
Evan, you know, injuries can really be tough. The pain, the rehab, the monotony, not being able to help your team out on the court, all of that weighs on you. I'm sure he's excited and relieved to be back in uniform.
And he's been working very hard to get to this point. I mean, that rehab is always a challenge, so you know he won't take it for granted.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Wall in at the point. Now, here's Cantor. Following the miss by Freak. No problems knocking that one down. Green's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Clippers. Outside, Wall. Buries the long-range jumper.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
In terms of how they'd respond after giving up home court advantage in Game 1, he replied, that was last game. That's in the past. We've just got to focus on the present. But he did admit that a loss here will make things very difficult for them. History tells us, Kevin, that's a near impossible thing to overcome.
Thanks, Doris. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night. Harden dishes to Ariza. Outside, Wall. Pass to Howard. Back to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. That one goes. Count it. Beasley's got his first points in this one.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Redick passes to Cantor. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Udrih gets it to go.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Wall kicks to Howard. Screen by Howard. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And another 3 for Houston.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. That's the Wall.
And that one's good, Griffin.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Rockets trail. Harden outside. Inside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
Well, I sure hope not.
Now, here's Cantor. Feeds it to Griffin. The fadeaway, and it's off the back rim. No good. Rockets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Wall dishes to Ariza. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clippers trail by 4. And Udrih kicks to Cantor. Redick for 3. Beasley with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for him during the run. He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Outside Wall, and it's Ariza in the corner. Back to Wall. There's the dish to Howard. And Harden wide open. He shoots, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Redick passes to Udrih. Green against Harden. Green in the post. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. So both teams making some changes here. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. They've got Griffin. J.J. Redick is out there with Crawford. Then there's Green, and it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Shot from 12. Here's Beasley, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. And it's 6 points for Beasley.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Outside, Green. He kicks it to Cantor. The baseline jam. The Clippers rebound. Redick. And it's sent back by Howard. Houston leading by 10. Outside, Wall. Here's Harden on the wing. Left side, Wall. And the shot is good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 16 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. A bit of a surprise attack for him as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Here is Harden following the score by Jamal Crawford.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's Redick on the wing. There's a screen by Cantor. And Redick kicks to Cantor. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Kicks it to Howard. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Now here's Crawford. Pass to Green. Picked by Griffin. Redick for 3. The Rockets pull it in. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Here's Crawford following the basket by Freak, and the wide open shot from Redick. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Both teams will make substitutions. They set the pick. Cowan passes to Udrih. Here's Dawson. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Houston leading by 15. It's Ariza on the wing. And another three for Houston.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Pierce. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And that one falls for Pierce. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. Rockets leading by 16. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Offensive rebound. No good.
Well, I tell you, that was double.
That'll do it for the first half. The Rock. It's the end. Back to the action here in this game 2. Without question, Trevor Ariza displaying his skills today.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Wall in at the 1. Now here's Wall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers trail by 15. Udrih dishes to Cantor. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Shot misses. Good D by Ariza. Houston's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And Wall kicks to Howard. Back to Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Let's go.
Wall's got 14.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Redick inside the line and too long on the shot.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Wall passes to Beasley. Griffin with the steal. And here's the fast break. Udrih leading the way. At the elbow, Griffin. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. Udrih has got 3 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 15. Ariza outside. Lets the 3 fly. And he gets the bucket. Ariza's got 18 points.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
There's a screen by Kanter. Outside, Green. Pulls it up. Goes back up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Clippers have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. That's good from Kanter. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And so he hits both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Wall with the drive. Ariza has the open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Udrih. 7 points in the game. There's a screen by Kanter. Lets it go from the wing, and Udrih gets it to go. Udrih has got 4 this quarter. Rockets leading by 19. And here's Wall outside, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups right now.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Bears is checked in for the Clippers. And then for Houston, the Clippers also making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Pierce. And J.J. Redick. For Udrih. Houston also making some changes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Capella. Ariza comes in for Mario Chalmers. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Enes Kanter is out there with Griffin. Then it's Crawford. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Green in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Ariza. They get it back. And count it, this shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Inside. Here's Kanter. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Wall.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Dishes to Howard. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now the pass to Redick. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. That's good. 10 points for Crawford.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Ariza outside. Beasley dishes the Wall. It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Wall. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Wall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Green. Fade away. It's rebounded by Houston. Beasley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Wall. Passes it to Ariza. The feed to Howard. Wall up top, guarded by Crawford. Wall, that's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Houston. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Houston's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Crawford against Harden. Crawford with the steal. Now Redick. He feeds it to Griffin. The shot misses. So Houston will take it the other way.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play, and in the end, victory for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Ariza. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now here's Harden. Ball. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Trevor Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Decker's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Moore subbed in for James Harden. The shot by Pierce will not go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Out to the wing. And Wall. Here we go now. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Pierce with the rebound. Pass to Gutierrez. So we see the Rockets taking the...
Well, first off, James.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over now.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
He was in a groove tonight, Ernie, Kenny. He's getting in that playoff mode already. Perfect timing with the postseason approaching. He had it all going on the whole game.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny,
2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K.TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K.TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV all the important Road to the Finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important Road to the Finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important Road to the Finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important Road to the Finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important Road to the Finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV post